everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tiffy, and today I thought that we would do a video where I show you guys my tarot cards and guidance cards, and also at the end I wanted to give you guys a reading. So I do not do readings professionally. I normally only do them for myself. I still don't know all of the cards, but some of you were interested in seeing my decks. Also, apologies if you guys hear like cars driving by. I wanted to have the window open just because I like to hear the wind and the birds chirping, and I have wind chimes outside. So it might be a little noisier than normal, but I thought it's a really nice day out and I just want to hear the birds. So let's go ahead and get into the decks that I have. And the very first deck that I got, it's not a tarot deck, it was a guidance oracle. And I went into my, oh, there's a glare. I went into my crystal store that I normally go into, and they have a bunch of books. And I saw the cards and I decided, you know what, I am just going to get this deck. I really liked the artwork on it, and you know, it just called to me. This was my very first deck that I ever got. So I got this about a couple years ago, and I wanted to show you guys. It has a little guidebook inside, and then it has some cards in here of different goddesses. And what I would do is I would just pull one card a day to help guide me for that day. And that is my very first deck. So I still really do love this deck, and I still use it probably once a week. And I will be using these in your reading later today, but I just really loved these. You know, it was my like intro into tarot, because I was kind of scared of tarot and I didn't really understand it. And then once I got these cards and started doing readings for myself, the meanings behind them and everything was just so beautiful, and it was just such a positive message. So this is what actually got me into buying my first tarot deck. But yeah, if you are weary about getting into tarot, try a deck that calls to you. There are so many different types. I know that there is like a Sailor Moon one. I have a butterfly one. There's also like fairies and unicorns. So whatever fits your personality, I would say to choose something that you're comfortable with. Also, apologies for the lighting. There's like a glare right on my face. The sun is moving, so you know what? I'm not trying to be perfect today. So yeah, I've had the goddess cards for about a couple years now, and then I decided to buy a tarot deck. And so this was my first deck. This is how it came. I still have the box. It's called the Wilds Unknown Tarot by Kim Kranz, and it comes in a really nice box. I kept it because I like to keep the guidebook. So it comes with the guidebook, which is super helpful. This is my first tarot deck, so I don't know every single card. But what I loved about these cards was the artwork. So here is the box that it comes in. We got a full deck of tarot here, but I just really love these ones. The artwork. Oh, I have some that are upside down in here. It's a little bit darker, but still, I just really love the artwork for this one. It just really attracted me. And I really liked this one because the actual guidebook is super helpful. It teaches you all about tarot, what you need to know, like how to do it, how to do different readings. It teaches you every single card and all of the arcanas. So yeah, it was super helpful. I needed something that was going to like walk me through everything, because I seriously had no idea what I was getting into. And this is the only tarot deck that I bought for myself, but I have been really getting into tarot. And well, my last birthday, a lot of my friends know that I'm into tarot, so they got me tarot decks as gifts. And I wanted to share those with you guys because I wanted to show you the different variations that you can get. So I'll show you in order that I received them. This one is Mystic Mondays Tarot. It's by Grace Duong. There are 78 cards and a guidebook in here. This is from my friend Kat and Juan. They got this for me, and I really love the artwork on these ones as well. I always love like I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little hollow edges on the card. But this one has a little more colorful. It's a little more colorful than the one that I have. But still very like fun and vibrant and just beautiful cards. And the case is beautiful as well. It has some hollow on it. Just love, you know, aesthetically pleasing decks to put on my altar. But next up, I also got a Kawaii Tarot. And this was from my brother-in-law, David. And they're just obviously super cute. So it comes with a guidebook as well. This is by Diana Lopez. I have only used this deck for a handful of readings as well, but as you can see, look how adorable they are. They're so cute. Still wanted to show them to you just because I want to show you guys the variety of cards that you can get. And there's so many out there. It's just whatever speaks to you and whatever you like. So those are the 3 tarot decks that I currently have. I do have some more guidance cards, and my friends Megan and Kunal actually bought me these Cat Guru cards. There's 50 advice cards in this deck, and I wanted to show them to you guys because they are so cute. My friends know that I love cats, and so they thought this was a great gift for me, and I really do love them. They have different types of cats and different explanations under them. Oh my gosh, I haven't even seen all of these. I have not pulled all of these cards yet. So I also do have another guidance card deck. This is from my friend Anne. She knows I love butterflies, so she got me the Butterfly Oracle cards for life changes. So these are again by Doreen Virtue. I didn't realize they were it's the same artist. I didn't realize that. I don't know if it's the artist or if she's just the writer, but it's the same creator as my goddess cards. That's so sweet. That makes me happy. But I really do love these cards as well. It comes with a little guidebook, and here are how the back sides of the cards look. These ones have the golds, just like the goddess cards. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it picks it up. But yeah, there's different types of butterflies that have to do with different things in your life that you're going through. And I actually do use the butterfly these cards as well. I love this deck. So yeah, those are my decks. Check out my decks. I hope you like my decks. So now that you've seen my decks, what I wanted to do now is give you guys a reading. So I wanted to kind of like take you guys through the steps of what I do in order to give a reading. And normally what I start off with is incense. I like to light some incense and just kind of set the mood and the tone. And before I do a reading, I like to do a little bit of meditating. I always like to have some crystals nearby, whether it's, you know, on my altar. I'm normally by my altar, never down here. But I do work with crystals or singing bowls or bells to kind of clear the energy. And if I really feel like I need to, I'll burn some sage to clean the energy in the space. But always start off with incense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one goddess guidance card for just an overall message. And then we are going to pull 3 cards, lay them down 1, 2, 3. And this one here represents the past. The middle one is the present, and the last one is the future. And so when I do a reading, I always like to, you have to have an intention behind your reading or, you know, a question. And I always ask my guides, what is it that I need to hear for this week? Or what do I need to hear for today? Or what's the message that I need to hear? Or what goddess is with me today? So those are the type of questions that I ask. You can get more specific with your questions, but I've never felt the reason to. So my question for today, or my message to my guides, is what is the message that everyone needs to hear today? So everyone being you watching. So when I shuffle the deck, I hold them in my dominant hand, which is my right hand, and then I will use my left hand to help shuffle through. So let's go ahead and pull some cards for today. And as I shuffle, I like to repeat the question, kind of keep my mind clear on the message or intent. And some people like to stop shuffling when they feel like something is telling them to stop. I normally like to let the cards pop out. I don't know the correct term for that. Jump, that's what it's called. I normally like to let the cards jump. So whatever jumps out, that's what we get. Unless I really feel like I need to stop. All right, I had 2 jump out. All right, and we got the last one. And like I said, I always read from the guidebook, so I'm going to be referring to the guidebook for this reading. So the 3 of Swords, this is a card of betrayal, heartbreak, and turmoil. So a dark and complex card, the 3 of Swords, is a rarely welcome sight. Its wrath may come in the form of lies, betrayal, cheating, or heartbreak. There will be emotional entanglement and confusion. Do not try to make any decisions while in this state. Wait for your heart and spirit to mend. So this is for the past, okay? So for the present, we have also 3, the 3 of Wands. So wands are ruled by the element of fire. And the Wands family represents creativity and inspiration. So this is for the present. All right, so the 3 of Wands is a card of envisioning the future. The 3 of Wands indicates you've had continued support from others, perhaps from your parents or 2 good friends. With their help, you've formed a sense of self or value and your morals. But now it's time to rely on yourself for guidance. Clarify your goals and cast others' needs and opinions aside. The future is infinite and it is yours. No one else can see through its layer of light and shadow. So for our future card, we have the Son of Cups. And the cups normally deal with the element of water, just like cups store liquids. And they're a suit of emotion. So the Son of Cups is artistic and introspective. Like all of the Cups family, the Sun truly excels within the arts. He's usually a musician or a visual artist of some kind, and he finds success within his fields. His natural tendency to look inward adds to his charm and mystique. To others, he may seem secretive and even peaceful, while deep inside he carries a dark kernel of intensity. So that is the reading, and then what I normally like to do is pull an overall goddess guidance card. So I'll do the same thing, and we'll go ahead and shuffle the deck. Ask the question again. Whoop. I got one. Okay, and what do we get? Okay, so we've got Rhiannon. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. She's a sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. And that sun is shining right on my face as I'm saying this. Message from Rhiannon. A large part of my power stems from my connection to animals and nature. If you've been indoors too long, you can recapture your personal power by simply stepping outside. This simple motion will do you a world of good in reawakening your sleeping magical spiritual nature. Allow the light of the sun, the moon, and the stars to stir ancient memories that may be dormant. Recall the times of your magical abilities and then put them to use immediately for the good of the entire planet. Resume the mission that was once aborted through the misdeeds of past time leaders. Take up your spiritual arms and move with swift speed into the night. Awaken one and all to the magic that is life itself. This is a mission that must be accomplished, and you're the one who can help us with it. So there's also various meanings for this card. Have absolute faith that your dream is manifested. Make a clear decision. Put your energy into manifesting your dreams. Know that you deserve to receive good. When you win, others win too. Keep your thoughts focused on your desire and away from fear. So, and then it also has some history about Rhiannon, and where she comes from. Isn't that nice? The sun is still on my face. So I feel like this is a pretty well-rounded reading, especially with the goddess card pulled after, just kind of reassuring you that you are a magical person and that you need to manifest your dreams into reality. And I'm so curious to know if they resonate with you, if this message resonates with you and, you know, is guidance that you can apply to your life. And if it doesn't always, since this is such a general reading, just let it go and take what information from this that resonates with you and apply that to your life. So that is the reading, and those are my cards, and the sun is now really on my face. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. And if you're curious, I hope that this kind of like shows you a little insight. The cards and the meanings are just so beautiful, and I feel like, you know, if you need some sort of guidance with something, it's just a great way to help you get through with whatever you're going through. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you did, trying to hide from the sun. If you did, please let me know. Leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. And let me know if this is something that you like, because I totally would be down to do like a monthly reading for you guys. I feel like we're all kind of into similar things if you're watching this channel and if you're watching this video. And I feel like we can really help each other kind of navigate through life and bring out our true magical selves. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Tiffy, and I hope you guys have a great day. See you later.